CRIEnglish.com, connecting China with the world.
I've been working on Baroque music, and particularly on this air project now, for the last 4 years. So it's a project I come back always to revisit because the music is so fantastic. It tells the story of Baroque music, but also of the violin, because nobody really knows who created the violin. The Italians, who built this beautiful instrument, they claim they invented it, but in fact it comes from much further back. And violinists of the Baroque era were travelers. They traveled around Europe and they brought music and they exchanged cultures with each other. And the AIR project is about tracing this music and tracing the history of the violin and the music that inspired these composers. Some are very famous and well known, like Vivaldi. Some are completely unknown, like Westhoff, a German composer, or Matthais, an Italian. And it's very exciting for me to be in China with this project because it's an amazing energy in this country. Energy for music and energy for creativity. And that's very much like the music we play. I think the audience is hungry for music. You have that feeling here. They want to absorb it. And that's something that I think, in a sense, we've lost a little bit in Europe. We know the tradition, we love the music, and it's very important for us. But it's not necessarily so new. Whereas here you have the feeling that some of this music is new, the people are hearing it for the first time. So they're like, with open ears. And as a musician, it's about opening your ears and listening to music. And so the audience reactions here in China, always since I've been playing here, have been amazing. Because you feel a feedback immediately from what you do. Hopefully a good feedback, but even a bad feedback, you have immediately this reaction. So you have the feeling that the audience is awake. You have it, but it's different. Because I think the audiences also know this music. They have the feeling, at least they've known it for a long time. It's a different communication. Here is something which is an excitement in the air. When you go on stage, you notice something exciting. And especially here in this hall in Beijing. I played here once before, 2 years ago, and I never forgot the audience reaction here. The concert then was with Roger Norrington, fantastic conductor, and we just walked on the stage and he just made a gesture like, this is a great hall, and the audience, they erupted like a volcano. We didn't even play one note yet. So that is, as a performer, very exciting. Yes, I have. One of my closest friends is the Chinese cellist Li Weijin. He's somebody, in fact, we grew up in the same building in London, even though we never met each other. We met, in fact, at my festival in Germany, in Mecklenburg, only 4 years ago. And we discovered by accident that actually we spent our earliest years in the same apartment building in London. And he's a great friend and a great inspiration. And I invited him last year to my festival. He was the artist in residence there. And we play together whenever we can. He's a fantastic musician. And I go back to Europe and I play in Vienna. I have my own series in Vienna at the Concerthaus. And then I have a short break, finally, because this month has been a lot of travel. And then I go to Berlin. I have 4 or 5 concerts in Berlin. And then I have my American festival in Savannah. I hope very much at the end of this year, the end of 2012, there's a project to play with Li Weijin. I'm hoping that it's going to happen. We're trying at the moment to make the dates work. And I'm also have a number of projects that I'm in discussion with. I would like very much to come back here to the National Center, because it's the place where I made my debut in China. So it has a special memory for me. And I think I really would like to spend more time here. Daniel Hope in my favorite concert hall in China, National Center for the Performing Arts in Beijing.
People in Shanghai are going to be very disappointed.